Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Has a pop! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
And it's Benzema. Hazard. Modric. That's a brilliant interception. Forward it goes. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. Luis Suarez. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Toni Kroos. Kroos was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Casemiro goes up and over. Played into space out wide. Gets away from his opponents. It's Griezmann! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Hazard. Crunching tackle. Toni Kroos. Modric. And here's Hazard. Modric. Benzema. Aimed in towards the centre. Now it's Messi, and it's Griezmann. Toni Kroos. Bale. And here's Hazard. And here's Benzema. It has got through to him. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Casemiro. And here's Bale. Bale plays a clever pass. And it's Messi. No goals as yet. Messi. Messi decides to play it back. Has a pop! Bale. Oh, good interception. Rakitic. Umtiti. Hits one! It's anyone's ball. Casemiro hoists it forward. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Messi. And it's played forward. Roberto gets it back. Out for a throw.
Barcelona really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Hazard. Umtiti. Nicely measured pass. Messi. Luis Suarez. Well, If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Luis Suarez! And it's Rakitic. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's gone for it! A skipper's goal!
Well, this skipper probably feels the obligation more than most to deliver goals at important times. Going into the interval is always a key period, and his opener could prove to be a critical development now. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Barcelona take the lead, 1-0.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
So we're already into the second period. Big chance! That's a great exchange.
They used the 1-2 to great effect in working their way through the middle then. A little more luck though, and they may have been celebrating.
Toni Kroos. Now it's Bale. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Oh, goes for goal! Griezmann. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rakitic. Rakitic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Bale. Rakitic drives it forward, and it's Messi. Griezmann, who's set up one goal so far. Played back, it's Griezmann! Back of the net! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Griezmann needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked.
Goes for goal! It's a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Hazard showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of flop?
Luis Suarez! Oh, that's a fine save!
Suarez simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance. PK is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
Bale clips one through. Roberto gets into the right position to intercept. Griezmann. Griezmann. Now the counter. And it's Sergio Ramos. And that is as far as they're going to go. Ball through needs to be good here. Benzema. Roberto with a fine tackle. And it's been taken short.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Hazard. He's gone for it! Rodriguez with the short one. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Shapes to shoot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Now it's Griezmann. He's left his man.
Barcelona are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Varane does well to read it and intercepts. Benzema.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
He's had a shot! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
They've played it short. And he's there to cut it out.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Now it's Hazard. Ramos.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Battles to win it back. Messi already, of course, on the score sheet. And it's Luis Suarez. Greaves tries a shot! They've done it!
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, the players certainly gave it everything, but just didn't get the break. Terrific support, terrific effort, but the wrong outcome. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Jordi Alba. He's got such searing pace, Peter. He gets to the byline in the blink of an eye, and from there his crosses are pinpoint and very hard to defend against. This opposition defence
has a hit! Nacho plays it towards the front. And here's Messi. Cut out in the nick of time. And here's Messi. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Suarez. Luis shoots. Casemiro. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bale. Now, and the shot! And he's done it! Benzema with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Madrid draw first blood here.
Well, just listen to the
he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Roberto is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Toni Kroos really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Bale! Messi. Luis Suarez. Toni Kroos. And it's Nacho. Gets the better of his man. Hazard. And here's Bale. And here's Bale. Now it's Benzema.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And here's Bale. A real chance to break. And back to base. Courtois gets it upfield. Luis Suarez. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Toni Kroos tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Suarez plays it out to the flank. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. He's in! It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that is special! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Smartly deceptive, what quality.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great...
Shot at goal! It's there! And they get themselves in front! Jim, your thoughts?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Done very well to intervene. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Barcelona have a free kick. Now it's Benzema. Finds himself eased off the ball. Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. Looking Messi! Toni Kroos. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Oh, good interception. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Barcelona are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Going for goal! No mistake!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
This is quite a battle.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Now it's Messi. It's gone for a throw-in. Shooting chance! And here's Suarez. Rakitic. He's had a go! He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Rakitic. Messi. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Griezmann. Oh, they can break here. Has he picked him out? Bale has it in a wide position, so what next? Rakitic. Piqué goes looking. Forward it goes. Griezmann has it out wide and in space. Hoists it forward. Timely intervention.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game...
It's Luis Suarez! It's off target and by quite a way.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
James. And it's played forward.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
That's a brilliant interception.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's cut it out. Luis Suarez.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well read, he sorted that out. Hazard. Big chance! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! What about that, Jim Beglin?
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it.
Has a go! Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. Messi! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Madrid have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Rakitic tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Rakitic goes for goal! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chooses to go back. Casemiro goes looking. Bale plays a clever pass. He wasn't being fooled. Griezmann. Barcelona have it back and they can go again. Hit long and direct. Looks to clip it forward. Modric. And it's Hazard. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And here's Suarez.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Bale. Has he picked him out? Now it's Hazard. Hazard is on his own. Has a goal! Goal! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Hoists it forward. Roberto gets into the right position to intercept. Luis Suarez. Courtois can pick that up. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, good ball. Casemiro. Forward it goes. Now it's Rakitic. And that's found its target. And it's played forward. Hazard threads one through. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. A corner it is then. It's a brilliant interception. Shapes to shoot.
I really don't think you could expect anything better from the goalkeeper then. We're near heroic territory.
It's got through. Cut out in the nick of time. Griezmann. Griezmann goes steaming forward.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Bale drives it forward. Timely intervention. Hazard. And it's Luis Suarez. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Forward it goes. Rakitic needed to come up with a better ball.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's on his way. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. How would you review the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Rakitic. Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Griezmann. Toni Kroos. Sergio Ramos. Hazard. Battles to win it back. Jordi Alba.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible. Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Messi. Hoists it forward. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Played into space out wide, and he's cut it out. Titi drives it forward. And it's played forward. Rakitic tries to get it forward quickly. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Bale. He's in, surely! Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Over to the left. Toni Kroos. And the counter is on. And he has been fouled there. Piqué gets his final warning. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And here's Benzema. Chance to shoot. Tries one!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Griezmann. It's Griezmann!
Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
And the shot! Back of the net! Barcelona are back in business.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
So there's going to be another change here. Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Played out to the right. Vidal tries to swing it in.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Goalkeeper's ball. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Isco goes up and up. In with a header! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
They've played it short. He's got it, and he's got time. And the ball's come out.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And that's been won straight back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Vidal spreads it towards the left. Arthur. Real chance! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile, the decision is made. Late drama. So having trailed...
Didn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel...
Goes for goal! It's broken loose! And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Desperate defending required here. Messi plays it back. Well read, he sorted that out.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He's got away. James Rodriguez! Decent enough try.
James Rodriguez certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. He's left his man. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine. And that's it. So it's ended in a draw. Draft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies all. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of...
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Griezmann. Casemiro. Azar. Right through the middle. Now surely. Hits one! Rakitic. And it's Griezmann. Oh, good interception. Toni Kroos. And it's played forward. Modric. Roberto. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
Real chance! Varane tries to get it forward quickly. He spotted the run and played him through. Hazard. He's left his man. Keeps everyone guessing. Can he take... Big chance! Surely this time it's gone in and it is an own goal.
Well, that wasn't in the script and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Azar, a real chance to break. Done very well to intervene. Rakitic looks to dink one in. Rakitic needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well read, he sorted that out. Pass needed to be better than that, and the shot! Looks to bypass the midfield. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Luis Suarez hits one! It's in! Barcelona are back in business! That was easy, almost too easy.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Toni Kroos. Bale. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba drives it forward. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And Messi!
PK. is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
A real chance if he can get through. Azar. Bale. Roberto positions himself well and cuts it out. Umtiti. Roberto. Out to the right. Has a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And the game has already resumed here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Hoists it forward. Griezmann tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
And here's Benzema. Griezmann, more than happy to take the muscular approach. And it's Bale. He's made sure that that won't get through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Messi. Luis Suarez. Courtois can pick that up. And it's Benzema. Forward it goes. Varane does well to read it and intercepts.
Barcelona have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
And it's played forward. It's come loose. Now it's Azar. Bale tries a shot! Goal! And they're back in front. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Benzema. He's through. Now it's Azar. Jordi Alba. And it's been taken straight back. Rakitic floats one over. There's the through ball. Cut out in the nick of time.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Casemiro with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Bale. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Hoists it forward. And it's Luis Suarez. Here it is now, surely! Modric. Forward it goes. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi. Barcelona have it back and they can go again. Griezmann goes for goal! And a second time! They've scored! Do not write them off! Back they come! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is quite a battle. Oh, look, Benzema! He scores! And again they hit the front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. Well, I think... Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He's on his way. He's through and all alone. Benzema, shot at goal. It's in. And there's the goal they've been looking for. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Cuts it out. Courtois, will they claim to that? Rodriguez plays it forward. Roberto. Vidal. Griezmann. Griezmann with a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Casemiro battles to win it back. Luis Suarez. Messi. James Rodriguez. Isco. Out to the left it goes. Played back in. Benzema. Now it's Benzema. It's out for a goal kick. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Casemiro. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit.